Good morning children, how are you? I hope all of you are fine and safe. Dear students, we in the last video we have done exercise 5b till question number 5. Today we are going to start question number 6. Here is question number 6. 1 by 35 plus 12 by 35a plus a square. Let us factorize this question. First we will take 1 by 35 as a common. So here we will get it 1 plus 12a plus, here we have to write down 35a square. Why we will write down 35? Because when you will multiply this number 1 by 35 into 35, then the result will be a square. So 1 by 35. Now we will take it the help of middle term splitting. Now when we will multiply the resting term, it will be 35a square. So 1 plus 7a plus 5a plus 35a square. So 1 by 35, now we will make it a group here. 1 will take it as a common. Then 1 plus 7a plus here we will take it 5a as a common. So here 1 plus 7a. Now 1 by 35, 1 plus 5a and 1 plus 7a, or we can write down 1 by 35, 1 plus 5a, 1 plus 7a. This is our answer of this question. Now we will see the next question. In next question, you will find that x square, we have to factorize this question, x square minus 3x, x square minus 3x minus 1. Minus 20. Dear students, you will find that these numbers are same in both sides. No? So we will assume it here. Let x square minus 3x be a. Now we will write down like this: a into a minus 1 minus 20. Now we will multiply this number like this: a square minus a minus 20. Now again we have to take it the help of factorization method. Let us see. For that we have to multiply the resting term. It will be 20. So a square minus 5a plus 4a minus 20. Now we will make it their pair and we will take it a as a common. So here a minus 5 plus 4 will take it common, a minus 5. So a plus 4 and a minus 5. Now this is our first equation. Now we will put it their value. Putting the value of a in equation 1. Let us put it their value. A, what is the value of a in this equation? X square minus 3x plus 4. And this side x square minus 3x minus 5. This is our answer. Now let us see the next question. For each trinomial given below, find whether it is a factorizable or not. Factorize if possible. So dear students, the first question arises here, that how we can know that is it a factorizable or not. So listen here. A number or expression is a factorizable if b square minus 4ac is equal to a perfect square. If it has a perfect square, if the value of this b square minus 4ac is a perfect square, then we can say that it is a factorizable. Then it is a factorizable. And when it is not, its value is not equal to perfect square, then it is not a factorizable. So let us find out what is b here. This is called a, this is called b, and this is called c. Remember it, when we are writing a, b and c, so a, b and c are the numerical value. What is, there is no any numerical value, no number is written, so 1 is hidden there. So the value of a will be 1. What is the value of b? Minus 3. Don't write x. C minus 54. Now let us see. B square minus 4ac. So b square means minus 3 whole square minus 4 into 1 into minus 54. So 9 minus plus 54 4 ja 260. So what will be the value? 225. Therefore b square minus 4ac is equal to 225. It is a perfect square. So we can say that it is a factorizable. It is a factorizable. So let us factorize this expression. How we will factorize? Let us see. X square minus 3x minus 54. I told you for factorization, again here we will take the help of middle term splitting. For that we have to multiply their extreme term. Let us multiply 54x. Now we have to split this 54 into two parts, such that their sum must be minus 3. So we can write down here 9 6 are 54 and minus plus, that is equal to minus 3. So we'll write down x square minus 9x plus 6x minus 54. Now we'll make it a pair. So here x we will take it as a common, so x minus 9 plus 6 will take it common, x minus 9. So we can write down x plus 6 and x minus 9. This will be our answer. Now let us see the next part. Question third part, 2x square plus 2x minus 75. First we will see whether it is a factorizable or not. So again we will take it the help of b square minus 4ac. Let us see what is a here. A is equal to 2, b is equal to 2 and c is equal to minus 75. So let us put it their value. 2 square minus 4 into 2 into minus 75. So 4 minus plus 4 to the 8, 75 8 are 600. So 600 plus 4, that is equal to 604. And 604 is not a perfect square. Therefore 2x square plus 2x minus 75 is not factorizable. Answer. Now let us see the next question. Factorize 4 root 3x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3. Again we will take it the help of middle term splitting. For that we will multiply their extreme term. So what will be the product of their extreme term? 4 2 are 8. 8 into root 3 into root 3, 3x square means 24x square. Now let us split this 24 in such a way that their sum must be 5 plus 5. So as we know 8 3s are 24 plus minus. So let us write down 4 root 3x square plus 8x minus 3x minus 2 root 3. Now we will take it their help. We will make it their group. Now what will be the common number? 4x, let us take it as a common. So here it will be root 3x plus 2 minus, here we will take it root 3 as a common. So here, now let us see, root 3 we will take it common. So here it will be root 3x minus 2. Why I have written, when we will multiply root 3 into root 3, it will be 3x. And when we will multiply root 3 into 2, it will be 2 root 3. Now, we can write down 4x minus root 3 and this side minus I have written, so here it will be plus. So both are same here, this side inside the bracket. So we will write down root 3x plus 2. This is our answer. Now let us see the next question. Give possible expressions for the length and the breadth of the rectangle whose area is 12x square minus 35x plus 25. Dear students, for this also we will take the help of middle term splitting. We will find out the factors. For that we will multiply their extreme term. When we will multiply 25 into 12, that is equal to 300 x square. Now when you will divide this 300, so that their sum must be minus 35. So 20 and 15 minus minus. Let us write down 12x square minus 20x minus 15x plus 25. Now we will make it move first and take it there common. So here it will be 4x, 3x minus 5 minus, here we will take it 5. So 3x minus 5. So 4x minus 5, 3x minus 5. Therefore we will write down length is equal to 4x minus 5 and breadth is equal to 3x minus 5. This is our answer. Either you can write down breadth, this one also, and either this one will be length or this one will be breadth or this one will be breadth or this one will be length. This is our answer. So dear students, today this much only. We will see next in the next class. Thank you.